How are your legs, Kobe?
Not very good. Been better. I feel too bad.
How much effort did you guys have to put forth to get back in the third quarter?
Well, we had to muster up a lot of energy to get back in the game. But I'm proud of our guys. We played well. We came out second half. We competed well, and got within striking distance. And unfortunately, the game slipped away from us in the last 3 minutes or so.
Have you said in other instances that your legs may tighten up parts? Do you have any going on here?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's just, didn't feel as lively as it did the last game, but we have a couple days here. Hopefully, it'll be better in Detroit.
Kobe, when did you first give the thought of retirement?
2 years ago. And then, being definitive about it a couple weeks ago, whatever it was, 2.5 weeks ago.
Kobe, you had a couple of good threes in the game. Does that kind of stuff still inspire you as a player, or now that you know you're retiring, does it mean as much anymore?
No, I mean it's always fun. It always means a lot to get a couple to go down, get the crowd into it, and get the momentum going and stuff like that. It still feels good.
So, two-part question. One, I saw you kind of checking out the video. What was it like, Dominique saying welcome, seeing you in the hall, and then what has Atlanta meant to you? Every player has one of their favorite stops. Seems like this is one of yours.
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved to play here. I mean, there's always so much energy in the building, and Anik has always been one of my favorite players. Growing up, and I had a chance to catch up with him a little bit before the game, and so many great players that played here, and the video tribute that they did, and even the Black Mamba at the zoo. I mean, that stuff is it's pretty darn cool.
And Kobe, speaking of your retirement, there's so many things with your legacy that we could pull from, whether it's that 81-point game, your 5 championships, thousands upon thousands of career points. What is it about yourself that you're most proud of that sticks out most to you?
I would say just sticking with it. There's a lot of tough times. You know what I mean? There's a lot of self-doubt and a lot of criticism and a lot of moments where you feel discouraged and stuff like that. And being able to just keep your head down and continue to work and continue to stay with it, continue to believe and continue to push. I think that's personally that's always been the most important thing for me.
Kobe, Derek Fisher, Jason Kidd, all when they retired, went straight to coaching.
Nope.
I see you more as a GM. I see you more as a GM, straight to GM.
Nope.
Neither, not coaching GM?
Nope. If I'm involved in basketball, and from a league perspective, it would be from an ownership perspective, if at all. But I'm not dealing with any of that day-to-day stuff. It's not happening.
Have you thought more about what you do after retirement?
Yeah, of course. I have a pretty good plan that I feel very solid about, very passionate about, and when the time comes, I'll be able to focus on that 110%.
Any memorable moments looking back in Atlanta that stick out to you?
Yeah, it was when I first came in the league. It was fun playing against Smitty and Dikembe and those guys, and Blaylock, and I enjoyed those moments and trying to go to the rim and trying to challenge Mutombo. Those are always fun moments, and I remember doing the All-Star game. We were doing an event, and Dikembe was there, and my oldest daughter was with me. And I said, "That's Dikembe Mutombo." And she looks at him, and I'm not sure if she understands really. I said, "He's one of the best defensive players of all time. Let's go say hello." So I go up and I introduce him, and Dikembe says, "Hey, how you doing?" and he puts his hand out to shake her hand, and she looks at him. She goes, "No, no, no!" And we both just fell out laughing. It was like, she knows him from the commercials. She doesn't know him from, It was just the funniest thing in the world.
Now, Kobe, when you think about cities like Atlanta and Orlando, places on the East Coast where you would only go one time this year, is there added pressure to show up to perform and play minutes, serious minutes in those kind of
I
games?
wouldn't say added pressure. I mean, it's fun to be able to get out there and play. I mean, it's even if my body's a little sore, I mean, it's not that moment. This moment's not coming again. Pulling up to the arena and getting ready for the game. It's not going to happen again in this arena. Walking down the tunnel and so forth. And, so it's important to try to enjoy these moments as much as possible.
Kobe, for all your successes, you're going to Detroit now. Do you ever think about that 04 finals?
Of course.
Is that one you'd like to have back?
Of course. Of course. Still eats at me. Absolutely does. And I'm upset that I gave Richard Hamilton something to brag about, because up until that point he never beat me, and that just kills me. Kills me.
Ever since making the announcement that this would be the year, have you had any concerns that you'd be being showered with gifts from opposing teams or anything?
No, I mean that's a good concern to have. It's a good concern to have. It's always a little awkward for me. I don't really know how to respond much other than just saying thank you and being really appreciative of it, and it's a good concern to have.
But you didn't want anything like what Jeter got or Kareem?
No. No, I what's been going on with the doing video tributes and the response from the fans and the players as well. To me, that's the most special. Yeah, that's more special than any gift.
What did you tell Byron in game last
I
Saturday?
have no idea. I don't know. Just slipped out. Just slipped out. What about the minutes? I said, it doesn't matter. I'm not playing next year anymore. And he was like. And then when I looked at his face, and I realized I said it, and he was just shocked. And I just said, you know what? I'm gonna just leave him like that. I'm not even gonna try to soften it up. I'm just gonna mess with him a little bit. And then after the game, he just kind of walks by and he goes, "Hey, you remember what you said during the game?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Did you mean it?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Okay, yeah, all right," but it just kind of slipped out.
How difficult is it for you when the fact that you've had such a winning attitude over all these years to impart that on the team as a 15?
Well, I mean, we just try to just learn every game and just try to get better and just try to, teach and play at the same time. And in the process of teaching during the course of the game, hopefully I can make more shots. But really just trying to talk a lot, talk to D'Angelo, talk to Julius, and and JC, and just helping them progress.
Kobe, recently Sports Nation featured an impersonation of you, Brendan Armstrong. He did the impersonation. You actually commented on, I believe it was Twitter about it. Was it spot on?
It was great. I thought it was great.
Now, if you could see him do another impersonation of an NBA player or a legend, who would it be and why?
Man. I don't know. He's kind of done all the Top Gun. I mean, you'd have to kind of go back in the day. Bob Cousy.
When you were a young player coming in, you went at Jordan kind of famously. What's it like now, kind of being on the other side of that with the young guns coming at you towards the end of your?
Honestly, they really don't right now. It's like it's when Michael came in the league, he was still, the championship team playing at a really high level. And, right now where I'm at, I'm like 3 generations removed from these guys, man. So they don't really. It's more like they're not really coming at me like that. It's strange.
One thing Coach Bud said was that he didn't really hear much of the cheers of your name. Is that something that you paid attention to during the game?
No.
No.
I think for Buzz, the important thing for him is to make sure he stays locked in what his team is doing. And, they have opportunity to make some